It's me, Renee. I'm back. So, this weekend is a Deweys 24-hour readathon. I'll leave the links and the information in the doodle, but it's quite quickly. Um, Simply put, that's what I was meant to say. Simply put, it's a readathon that happens every Wednesday, every April, and every October. It happens twice a year anyway. And yeah, one of those times is this weekend. As is the name, 24-hour weekend readathon. The idea is to read as much as you can in 24 hours, and if you dare to read the whole 24 hours, so that's not um, very easy, and very likely you'll do. I don't really think a lot of people do that, like read the whole 12 hours. And yeah, I haven't been doing it since, I think actually 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years. I have. It's been really fun. I generally tend to like, some people, they go very serious about it, and they sleep like 3 hours that day, and then the rest they just read, and then eat some. Even though I like reading, sorry, I love reading. I love my sleep as well, and so I more or less don't really change my sleeping schedule. Though I might read till the early hours of the night and then go to sleep at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. That might happen, but I never really. Some people, they stay up all night and then read and then sleep, and like then read it all night instead. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not happening. Also, some people have like different traditions in according to snacks, which snacks they have. I don't really have that much snacky preferences or like traditions, because usually I don't really have like I need to have that or that thing while I'm reading. Like if I'm reading, I might snack on something, but it's not like a need for me. Like I might do it, but it's not something I have to do. And yeah, I often, like, if a book is very good, I'll often just forget the whole world around me, as you do really. And yeah, so I'll often tend to just forget snacks. So some real phones are actually both snacks, and then I just completely forgot about them, just haven't opened them. So the snacks I'll do this weekend, I don't know if I'll do any. I'm thinking I might simply do the boring bits and actually just buy fruits, because I really like fruits. I really like fruits, and they're healthy, and yeah, because fruits are good and they give you energy. So yeah, I suppose I might have some tea. Might have some tea. Probably have some tea, because tea, it's so tasty, and I love tea, as you probably guessed from that. And yeah, now is the time to give you my TBR. Now, just FYI, this I'm filming this and posting this on today, Tuesday, so it's 4 days away from the day, because the readathon is happening on Saturday. So Wednesday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days away. I don't know the calendar. I don't know stuff. Anyway, it's days away. So this TBR, it might be that suddenly I end up reading one of these books tomorrow instead. Because mood reading! I love to mood read! But yeah, I do like the books that I have on my TBR aren't books that I've already started, they're books I want to start soon. So likely I'll get to them in the weekend, though don't know. I could have been reading some of them before. So yeah, this TBR is tentative. It's not like it's not completely cemented in cement. It's not completely cemented. But yeah, and also I'm kind of like lately, actually, like since this whole shebang has started. First I was like, books, I love books. But reading them, I can't concentrate. And but yeah, I still like got through some books. And then there was some time where I just like, audiobooks! Physical books, no! Luckily, earlier this week, earlier a few days ago, actually, earlier last week. Can you say earlier last week? I'm saying it. Yeah, anyway, I finished a physical book, so my physical book slump is gone! So that's good. Though I still haven't read that much in a physical book since, I'm still been very in the audiobook mood, in the audiobook bubble, anyway. Not that there's anything wrong with audiobooks, but I love physical books and I want to have that love as well. So hopefully this readathon will force me to read more physical books, or that's kind of my goal for it anyway. And yeah. So this TBR is very all over the place, or a bit all over the place really. And yeah, let me just show you the books. I've been doing some cleaning of room, so stuff is a bit different than earlier. But yeah, first I have the Beach Cafe. What's that? What it's called? Let me see. Yeah, the Beach Cafe or Strand Cafe. It's book I got from work, and I just kind of 5 minutes ago thought I might pick this up. So yeah, it's not impossible to pick this one up. It's about a woman, let's say a girl, could be a girl, but a woman who inherits a beach cafe by the street. What am I saying? By a beach, and she has to decide: does she want to have the cafe? Does she want to, or does she want to sell it? What should she do and stuff? Is this a fun read? I haven't read anything by Lucy Diamond before, but yeah, this looked fun. A little bit of side notes. Today and yesterday, spring, or I suppose in a way summer, came here because it's been sunny all day, no clouds, and it's been sunny and warm, no clouds. Really happens in April here in Norway. So yeah, I'm just loving it. I'm actually kind of scared I might have become sunburned. So it's just sun is back. So it's so nice. So yeah, beachy, fun, sunny read. Definitely gonna try it. Or might try it anyway. And then we have My Life with the Walter Boys by Ali Novak. It's a book that was originally a Wattpad book. I didn't know that, but it says here, so that's interesting. And yeah, it's a nice contemporary book centered around a girl who has to move in with some boys because her family dies in an accident. So sadness, but then she gets a whole new family, and then boy trouble. And yeah, I borrowed this one from a friend a few weeks ago, and yeah, looks really nice and good. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to be in a contemporary mood. I've been kind of in a contemporary mood lately. Though not all my TBR is contemporaries, so I'm lying to you. No, I'm thinking I have a big TBR, temporary. I have a big TBR, as I often do with readathons, really, because I don't really know what I'll pick up. I might pick up this and read this for 5 hours. I might pick up this and read it for one page and then pick up something else. So yeah, that's why my TBR is so big, really. I know no intentions, ambitions of reading all these books during this weekend. That won't happen. That won't happen. I might read a bit in all of them, but I won't finish them all. So don't think I'm crazy. Oh, don't think I'm crazy because of that. Because that won't happen. Won't happen. Chillax. There's A Night at the Orient Express by Veronica Henry. So this book is a contemporary adult book set around the Orient Express, which is it's actually not a train, but it's actually a ship. It goes from London to Venice, and it has all it has all these different people in it, cast of characters. So it's fun. You have the old people, the young people, the people with love trouble, with work trouble, etc., etc. I got it free from a free library, and yeah, it looks cool and fun. Then I actually have a library book, actually, in the missing bookshop, and it's actually just about 79 pages, so it's not big. You see, it's very small. So this one is probably I'll finish this one. if I end up picking up, could end up picking up tomorrow. Who knows? Like, if I pick this up in the weekend, I'll probably finish it because, yeah, it's very small and it's like very, very easy read. It's just most pictures really, but like it looks like a fun read, and it's actually from the library. And actually, side note, hello, side notes to this video. I don't care. Actually, Norway here we're actually starting to open up a bit more. Like not totally, but like the libraries are opening up again. They're opening up, but they still have like rules, like you can't be more than 10 people inside. So I thought, I should get this one because then I can return it. This library book, and yeah. And then we have How Not to Be a Boy by Robert Webb. I thought a bit this about it. I thought a bit about this one before in earlier videos because I want to read soon and try to read it now that the read funds hasn't happened and whatnot really. But yeah, it's a contemporary memoir. It's by Robert Webb, the comedian. So yeah, it's very funny. But I also imagine this one will be a bit raw and emotional as well, because it's about his relationship to his dad and his relationship to the gender really, because well, let's say like he is like a cisgendered person, but he's been told like he can't cry because he's a guy, so he's like say like guys should be able to cry and have feelings other than like being angry, which is mostly accepted for guys. So yeah, I want to get to this one. I kind of think I might get to this. This like this whole TBR is like books I want to read before April ends really. So this I might read next week. But I kind of want to read it this weekend. Who knows? Anyway, I want to start it, and yeah. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna read this weekend. As I said, not as well. I just not done a TBR as well and at all, and just done a wrap up. But I decided I wanted to do a TBR, even though it's a messy one. But hey, I'm messy. So yeah, that's what you get really. And then we have Lily and the Rockets by Rebecca Stevens. It's a historical book set in 1917, so around the First World War. It's set in UK, and it's about girls who play football. So that's kind of interesting. And I really like this cover, and yeah, and it looks like it's actually not like that long. It's actually just like 280 pages. So yeah, it's not long. Might get to it. I've been feeling like up to reading this one lately. Although I don't know. As always, might pick up something else. I'm kind of feeling like kind of want to read you. Kind of want to read you soon. And yeah, let's go with me crazy books. No. Then we have Georgia, Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruits by J. Robin Brown. It's a lesbian love story, so that's nice. It's contemporary, and I think it might be fun as well. Like, yeah, faith matters in this book, but it's sort of family and friends and being funny. So yeah, I said earlier, but I'm saying again, have like this project for April to read books that are funny, like ha ha funny. I suppose not all the books have been ha funny, like all the chapters. Although them have had like lull and so funny scenes. So I would say probably achieved that really. And yeah, so this one seems to be kind of funny. So I might pick up this one. And then we have two comic books because readathon. I might want to pick up something short and comic short and visual. I suppose it's a better word really. First we have Rat Queens, Volume 3, Demons. I read the first two earlier in this year. Well, I read the first in December and the second one in January. I like the first one better than the second one, but I like them both. And yeah, I really like this universe and this cast of characters. And also visually, it's very nice. Very nice, sorry. I don't know what's going on today with my mouth. It's just. But yeah, visually it's very nice. At least I think so. So yeah, and then we have this one. As you can see, it's a Norwegian comic. It's much more text and I suppose a bit less visual in a way, but it looks fun. It's about I think it's based around Norwegian history, so that's cool. And yeah, a few more. So then we actually have another arc, Boys Wolves Universe or Gutt sluker universet by Trent Dalton. He's oops, a book just fell down. Yeah, he's an Australian author. This is a Australian author. It's a contemporary book. It has humor, and it's also with crime and no contemporary. Oh, how do you define? It's set in the 1980s. Is that contemporary? Is that historical? I'm not really sure. How do you define what is historical and what is contemporary? Do you know? Do I know? Do you know? I don't really know. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's supposed to be about love and crime and magic. So yeah, it's supposed not just completely contemporary. And yeah, it looks interesting and fun. So I want to go to it. And then actually up next we actually have a book from the floor, as they do. So yeah, sorry guys, I lied earlier. I said that this TBR was only books that I haven't started. These are actually 3 books that I have started. I'm quite unsure if we'll get to them this weekend, but as I said, I'm very like, I don't know what to read. Don't read this, read a page here, read a page there. I don't really know what I want to read lately. I'm just all over the place, and then yeah, reading like probably a lot less than I normally do. So yeah, so again, I'm thinking it's unlikely I'll pick this one of these books up and read a chapter or maybe it's only a finish all. I don't know. Might happen. So yeah, bring them in my TBR video, so you'll aware that they're on my mind. So we have Jilted Wolves by Rana Chokshi. So I actually started this to see. I actually started this back in January, February, no, December. I started it many weeks ago. First I just read like 1 or 2 pages, and then picked up again and just read a few pages. So it was like just read a few pages of it. So far, I'm just 2 chapters in, so I'm not very far into it. And you might say like, what's going on, Renee? It's Rosanna Chokshi. So you know she writes great, which I know. Yeah, I love her Irish horror books, and it's got a great cover. It's a great plot. Why are you not reading it in one go or like finishing it? Why are you just picking it up and putting it down? My answer to you, I don't know. Because I'm enjoying it. I'm never really in the mood to read more than a few pages of it. So yeah, I suppose it's kind of good because the second book comes out in the fall, and supposedly this I think it either has a cliffhanger or it ends like on a way that like you need the second book now. So I suppose in that way it's maybe smart to just read a bit now, a bit then, and then just finish it just before the second book is out. Because then I don't have to wait a long time. So yeah, could be that. I don't know, but yeah, I might pick this one up in the weekend. I'm not sure. Who knows? Might do. And we also have Bloody Rose by Nicholas Eames. I started this one 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago. I found it in a used bookstore. Not that you might need to know where I got it, but now you know. And yeah, I've heard good things about it. Great things about it. And I read it. I read like 1 chapter in. Is it? Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 chapters into it. No, I'm in the 3rd chapter now. It's good. I think it's kind of because it's high fantasy, so it's kind of hard for me to get into it. but I am enjoying it. Why am I not reading it more? I would say I think generally I'm not that much in a fancy mood really. Like more or less I've been much more into contemporaries lately. So I haven't read that much in this or second one because fantasy. But I am enjoying it. And I'm thinking I might pick it up this weekend. I don't know what will go on in my head. I don't know. Might do it. So I am enjoying it. So yeah. Lastly, we have this one, De fire og han som vi galt være. Begynnelsen. Norwegian book. Kind of obviously there. I suppose you might think it's Swedish or Danish, but it's Norwegian. It came out around like I was about to say 10 years ago. Actually, it's more like 15 years ago. It came out like 2005, 4, 3, something like that. It was a huge hit in Norway. And I remember reading it then and loving it. And now, so you see, I started again. I wanted to reread it for quite some time. I started reading it again, and now I'm thinking like it's not that good on this time reading it. But I kind of want to continue more because maybe it's just being it's awful. I kind of want to finish it anyway. But yeah, it's taking some time because it's not that good so far. It's just kind of cliche and boring and overdone and just I'm not interested in reading more or picking it up. So yeah, but it's still good. Like the concept bad. Like it's prophecies and uh, fighting against evil and stuff, and I really like that. But just the way it's done here is kind of I don't care. So yeah, this one. And I also remember being very funny, so that's kind of why I picked it up in April. So we'll see if I pick this up in the weekend. I might pick it up next week. I don't know, but yeah. So that's my yeah, that was like 10 books, 12 books, all books. And I suppose also, yeah, a little side note. Yes, the Dewey readathons is 24 hours. It's a 24-hour readathon, but it's always during the weekend. So I kind of always make it as an excuse to like read more during the whole weekend and not just that 24 hours. So this is like my weekend TBR, not just like that for Saturday TBR. So I suppose, yeah, not all my reading will be during Saturday. I'll probably read a lot on Friday as well, and Saturday. And yeah, also like this weekend I'm not working, so yay, all the time to read. So that's good. And I was about to say bye. I was going to say bye bye, but yeah, I'm not gonna be mean. So I'll just tell you as well. It's not unlikely I'll pick up some audiobooks because audiobooks, who knows, they're so great. And in case of that one, in case of that, I have a lot of audiobooks on my phone downloaded, ready to go. And in case of that, so yeah, I have a lot of options. I'm thinking I'm kind of in the mood for something bookish. So like I have a book called The Bookworm Crush by Lisa Brown Roberts. Heard good things about that one. And then I might read The Kiss Continent by by Helen Huang. It came out a few years ago. You all heard about it. I kind of want to read it myself now. Well, listen to it. And then you also have, and then also I might pick up, give me a moment to find it. Give me a moment. What is it? I might pick up My Fake Rake by Eva Lee. It's a historical romance. It's not impossible. It's not contemporary, but might pick that one up. And then we also have The Boy Next Door by Tiffany Smith. It's another bookish book. And then we also have I might pick up Bodies from a Library by Tony Medvar, which is it's actually a anthology of lots of small stories set in the library, crime stories. Agatha Christie, etc. And yeah, since this week is National Library Week in the States, but still, might pick up that. And then lastly, we have Sunny Side Up by Holly Smale. I love her Geek Girl series. This is part of the Geek Girl series. It's a novella in it. I haven't read that novella. I think it just has 3 novellas. I read 2 of them. So yeah, and yeah, that's my audiobook, maybe TBR. And as always, the wrap up might be completely different from like what this is. I might pick up some completely different books. I might just end up doing only audiobooks. I might read all of them, half of them. Who knows? But hey, it's that kind of excitement when we wrap up, really, because you see, like, oh, what did you do? What did you read? What didn't you read? Did they live up to expectations? So yeah, and that's that really. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing now. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I was about to say something. Of course, I forgot it. So yeah, yeah. No, I'm just gonna say bye bye. It's been a wrap up. Sorry, it's been quite some time now. I'm saying wrap up when it's CBR. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. This has been my Dewey 24-hour readathon CBR. I hope you have a nice day, or evening, or morning, whatever it is when you see this. And this has been me saying Renee out.